into this fairy tale written in braille, so it punctures every syllable. Sin into the cynical subliminal monster. Schizophrenic, manic, panic, sacrifice my sane balance. I'm at levels fathomed only by an exorcist. Grab your cross and blessed water, pray to Son and Holy Father. Say Hail Mary with a silent breath. Save yourself. You're not selfless. Up above the cross. You're not helpless. When the halo's high, we're all God's night. It's time to find a way to make the third unblind. Virus, someone call it sin. Medication, contagious twins. Vampire bros, several dollars grown. Crying till it broke his mind. Surviving, it's a turn to price. Unsure, sick yourself, they already buried me. Reincarnate from the dirt. Never insanity. Rebirth my existence to a brighter side. Step on nothing but the clouds that guide you through the storm of life. Levitate me up the ground above the smog of nothingness. Possessed by demons guiding towards the dimming light of consciousness. Speaking tongues involuntary, discussing in solitary. These obscenities have now become mod frauds. Fuck the negativity that hinders your ability to survive this society. My judgment, fuck off. I can't take any more of your bitching and whining and fucking complaining. Got one finger, scoped at the hand. I'm one with myself, so I'll appreciate. Virus, someone call it sin. Medication, contagious twins. Vampire bros, several dollars grown. Crying till it broke his mind. Surviving, it's a turn to price. Unsure, sick yourself, they already buried me. Reincarnate from the dirt. Never insanity. We are the change, the right, reshape. Intelligence on brain station. We stand and step back to this mind. We are the change, the right, reshape. Intelligence on brain station. We stand and step back to the pain. Back to lemonade. Virus, someone call it sin. Medication, contagious twins. Vampire bros, several dollars grown. Crying till it broke his mind. Surviving, it's a turn to price. Unsure, sick yourself, they already buried me. Reincarnate from the dirt. Liberate insanity.
Samurai sword on my back. You don't know how to act. Maybe you should relax. Maybe you should relapse. Just kidding. Stop, 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 stop. Stop, 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 stop. Stop, 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 stop. Stop, 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 stop. Stop, 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 stop. Stop, 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 stop.
Yo, what's going on? Welcome to Rock Hard. We're Rock Hard. You should be Rock Hard too. Give us a call, 855 M-Balm 19. That's 855-622-5619. We're here with Soma Slumber. How are you guys doing this evening?
Pretty good. Pretty good.
Awesome. Yes. Dude, it's exciting. We've been waiting for this for a long time. Jordan over here on our side here, he's kind of like the producer for the M-Balm Effect when it comes to scouting out for different bands and such. So how's it going, Jordan? How you been?
Oh, living.
If you don't know who this is, it's the guy from Perspective. So
No.
yeah, it's him.
Duh, shucks.
So yeah, we've been waiting a long time, and we've been doing this. Well, this is the first time doing the Rock Hard segments of this show, and it's good to have you guys help debut this show with us. So,
Thank you for being here.
yes,
Yeah, thank you for having us.
no problem. So, yeah, I mean, COVID-19 is a thing still, the pandemic and all that, and obviously we're keeping it real and keeping it safe with the masks. First things first, I mean, how you guys feeling? I mean, you guys have been kind of just waiting it through with the pandemic. You can't do any live shows yet, so
Pretty much, yeah. We've been writing, just kind of getting things tight,
Yeah.
not trying to rush anything.
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, man, I think I talked with you guys.
Probably.
Well, I definitely know I did. So yeah, it's one of those things where it's so long now. We've been in this for how long? Like a year, and it's like
almost.
Yeah,
when are we?
year and 2 weeks.
Yeah, year and 2 weeks, and it's just like when are we gonna get back to normal here? You know. So with that being said, though, let's backtrack all the way to the beginning of Soma Slumber. When and how and where and all that fun stuff.
That would be a question for that guy.
Oh yeah, you can
'Cause
swing that,
he's the only original member here.
swing it around.
I'm not even the original.
No.
You're the closest.
I'm the closest to the original.
Okay.
Yeah, it started back 2009 when I got introduced to when deathcore was on the brink of success.
Yeah. The brink of success.
And yeah, we tried to be a Chelsea Grin band,
Yeah.
cover band.
Sick.
Okay.
It was sick. It was very sick.
So this is back in 2009.
Yeah. This is a while ago.
Okay.
And we
that's a
broke
long
up since then. And then Mike and I, through the years, have been making music in and out.
Yeah.
And we decided to kind of pick it back up. We had we had Chad, who was an original member of Soma Slumber. He actually asked me to be a part of it
Okay.
back then, and then we picked it up from there. And what was that? 2018. We picked it up.
Yeah, around the end of 2018, I think.
Right.
It was like summer, fallish.
But we wanted to come back in a new band.
Yeah.
We wanted to come back in fresh. Like, we don't play any old songs. It's kind of in the past, but it was still similar members, so we wanted to keep the name.
So it's nice and fresh. Like it's a whole new experience.
Right.
That's good. Yeah.
Right. So
Okay.
we try to keep it new, and we had our run through 2019.
Yeah.
A little bit of 2020.
Yeah. Before the big
That's
old
before the crash and
COVID.
burn.
Yep.
Right. And
So-
here we are.
Yeah, we're here live in the studio, and yeah, it's good to have you guys on. So going back to that though, you said you were a cover band. Different sound, right? Completely different sound.
I was kidding with the cover band.
Oh, I was gonna say.
No, we sounded very similar to Chelsea
right.
Grin.
Okay.
Because that was very popular at the time.
It was, yeah, back
And
in
we were
2009.
we were stoked on it. Like that was the heaviest shit I'd ever heard at the time.
Yeah, it's good stuff, man.
And yeah, we were very close to that style.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't say cover band, but close to. Thanks, John.
Now, I know for a fact that Mike has history with Jordan, and you guys were in the band
Zero Signal.
Zero Signal.
Yep.
That's
Yeah,
right.
we talked a little bit about that in the group chat.
Yep. Sure
Yeah.
did.
Jordan, I remember when you were in that, man. That's like, how long ago? 10 years ago?
No, it was what, 2012 to like 15?
Yeah,
Around
yeah. I
there?
think I came in at like 2013,
Yeah,
maybe
for
14.
Later
yeah.
in, because we had another guy playing keys before you.
Yeah, yeah.
Jeez.
And yeah, we had a few different members in that group.
Yeah.
That
So-
band was actually how I hooked up with Mike.
That's
Really?
what we were
'Cause
talking
I
about.
came and
Yeah.
saw you guys, and I was like, yo, I don't care about the band, but Mike is sick.
He's like, yeah, the band? Yeah, no. So, yeah. I think the last show I went to was back in 2017 with Omen over here. And it was the Flawless Smile. Yeah, it was the Flawless Smile tour. And we went there, and granted, it was on a Monday. I shit you not, though. Like, nobody was into what was going on. They were all, like, scattered around. And this is, like, everybody just got their beer in their hand. They didn't give two shits about what was going on. There was, like, nothing, just no movement, no moshing. It was so depressing, actually, to see how that could have gone. Like, you got Flaw here, and you got Smounty Soul here, and they play some pretty damn good music. And you're just going to sit there and just kind of bob your head. Like, that's not the scene, like, at all. So what do you guys, like, how do you guys see the scene, like, well, before COVID, of course, but
It was definitely on an upswing.
Okay.
There, you know, Rochester has its lulls and stuff like that, but you were seeing a lot of local backing, like huge, like local shows, like being like just only local bands, and there's a bunch of people there. Where like I want to say maybe 2013, 2012, that really dropped off. It was like, if there's not a national playing, we're not going.
right.
Which me and Zane and John, we basically all started going to shows and being in bands at the same time. We kind of only just did our own little things, but you know, we used to play at the Penny Arcade and stuff all the
Oh
time.
my
and,
god, that's a name I haven't heard in a long time.
you know, you could show up to the Penny Arcade on a Tuesday and not know who was playing, and there's, you know, 300-400 people there.
right.
And that kind of died out after that, which, you know, it was kind of the times.
Yeah.
And it kind of tried to stay relevant, but not really. And then EDM kind of took over, and that was the thing, and nobody wanted to be in bands anymore.
Don't get me wrong, I like my electronic music, but at the core of it, though, I started out listening to rock, metal, and all that stuff, so guitars, drums, and all that stuff have a place in my heart, always. So that comes first.
Yeah.
So with that being said, I mean, with EDM on the uprise, that kind of put things on the down low when it came to it.
Absolutely, yeah. And I think everything's kind of coming back, because, I mean, a lot of those people that are in the limelight now are kind of getting back to it. Like, you know, MGK just put that album out, you know, and then he's playing guitar, and it's like a whole rock band thing. And I see a lot of people kind of gravitating back towards like metal music. And before things shut down, you know, you go to the Montage and it was packed. And
Dude,
it
was, yeah.
You know, so
I love Montage.
You know, like one other thing that I will say too, I feel like has really helped our scene, particularly in Rochester, compared to, you know, when we were in Zero Signal, is it seems like there's a lot more bands supporting other bands.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, it's like a family out here. You know, we're all supporting everybody. We all care about the well-being of the other bands. You know, so that's a huge plus.
Yeah. Kind of back then we were in like a weird power struggle.
It's clicky.
Yeah, it was like, I don't want to support your band because it's going to take away from my band, and now it's not really like that.
It was like being in high school all over again.
Yeah, everybody's just here to have fun. Everybody's kind of chilling out.
Right.
That's the way it should be, though. It's
Yeah.
like a big family when you think about it, man. Everyone's got the same goal. It's just like help
We
each
all
other
just want
out.
to come out and
We're
have
all
fun,
doing the
man.
same shit.
Right.
Yeah,
exactly.
and if none of us prosper, you know, then nobody's prospering.
Right.
You know, if somebody takes off, then we're all going to reap the benefits. So
Definitely.
we might as well support each other and push everybody out there, because if one hits it, the limelight's on Rochester.
Right.
Exactly.
And,
Right.
oh, this band's playing with this band, and I want to hang out with this, and you know, it just spreads,
Opens doors for everybody.
trickles down.
Trickle down.
It's like a disease, you know?
Yeah.
No pun intended.
No, you're right. You know, just gotta spread. You gotta spread it like the HIV, man.
It's the vid, man.
Yeah.
The vid, baby.
It's like an illness.
So before we went on the air, before we started streaming and broadcasting, I did mention to you guys that we got an email today on the main show.
I'm so excited for this.
So I don't know what it is with these certain guys. We had an email that basically asked if the lady in the music video was going to be in studio with you guys, and if she was in a part of the band.
We should have brought her.
We should have. She would have been down.
She
So-
definitely would have been down.
I mean, but, like, it was like in a really creepy way. Like back when we had an old co-host who was female, we went our separate ways, and as soon as that happened, as soon as we announced it, there was a couple of hecklers on the streams commenting saying, "Bring her back." It's like, what are these guys doing? Are they fapping to our show? Like, that's kind of scary. It's pretty creepy.
Most definitely.
Most likely.
That's scary. So like, you bring her in here, and then like, you got this creepy guy in his mom's basement just watching our show, just going, "We don't need that. Come on." It's like go get a blow up doll or something, man. There's like free porn online, you know.
That's really funny. I did not expect that.
That's not,
You didn't expect
That's
that.
not what I expected, but
No, but
does not surprise me.
But that's what I'm saying. Like that's what I was saying. Like it wasn't something like about you guys per se, but it was something to do with you guys.
yeah,
So-
yeah.
But they're like, oh, is she part of the band? Is she gonna be there? Like, no.
We could have brought her.
Oh man, you would have made someone's night. His name was Alex.
Sorry, Alex.
Sorry, Alex. No fap today.
Sorry, baby boy Alex, but we can't do that.
Baby boy Alex. What about baby boy Brad?
Who's Brad?
Oh, Joyce's son. She's over there doing her Joyce things. She likes to sit on people's laps, you know.
I saw that.
You did.
I did.
Austin, most like, you know, he's actually, well, they're a thing.
I was
Okay.
Get the microphone over. You know, you got to talk into the microphone, Austin.
Listen, ladies and gentlemen, I was victimized, okay? Don't listen to a word that this man says. I was victimized, okay?
He never had any type of relations with that old mannequin woman.
I don't know if I believe this. I feel like you did.
I think so too. I seen it with my
there
own
was
two
something,
eyes.
maybe. I don't know.
See?
I got real drunk one night.
Oh yeah. He got. Well, one time he did come into the studio drunk when we were still doing the 10 p.m. shows.
Oh, yeah.
And this guy actually was falling asleep on the microphone.
Yeah, I was way too tired. My bad.
Guy was taking a nap, like using the microphone as a pillow. Like, I'm like, come on, man, wake up.
Hey, at least I'm alive and awake now, okay?
Yeah, you're alive, you're awake, and you're not so well.
In the head, maybe.
There is a
but-
conspiracy theory that Austin was the one that emailed the show and was hoping and praying
Oh, whatever.
that this girl would come on so he could be sitting on the sidelines getting it on with himself. over
No.
This is all making sense.
there. It's all well,
making
you know, you
Coming
put
together.
Austin, Alex, just both start with an A. There's a conspiracy theory going on. There, so.
Oh, okay, okay.
It's his alt account.
Yeah, it's his alt. Yeah. Alt account, you know. He's got a burner account. Yeah, see this guy? See how he treats me over here? With his middle fingers. And see how he is?
One of many.
Yes, he is one of many. So in that music video with the song "Worthless," actually, which is about to play here in just a moment here. So when did that get made, and how did that experience go with you guys?
Shit, when did we do that?
It was still 2018 because we dropped it January 1st, 2019.
Oh, yeah,
So it
you're
was still
right.
2018.
So 2018.
I remember you messaged me on Facebook and was like, "Look at this," and it was like New Year's. It was New Year's Day, but it was at like
Okay.
midnight.
Okay, yeah.
I was
So
like-
2018, 2019.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, was that your first music video that you guys did, or?
Yeah, as a band. I think Soma Slumber didn't have any music videos back in the day, did they?
We were working on one, but no, it never came.
Yeah.
It never came to
Came to light,
fruition.
yeah.
So technically the first, yeah.
Yeah, that was the first one. We hadn't even played a show together.
When we recorded
when we
that.
recorded that music video.
Really?
Yeah, that was like the first thing that we put out.
That's crazy.
We wanted to come out
Strong.
with content.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, yeah, that's what you want to do. You want to put everything in the back, but like you start making things for the future. You hold it there. You don't release it, but it's kind of hard to do that sometimes because you're like so excited
You're
about
excited.
it.
Yeah.
You're like, dude, I gotta hold on to it, but I want to keep it for a good time. You don't want to just like release it real quick and then just kind of,
Right.
That's it.
It's
So-
the
we're
same
trying
thing
to-
right now, especially. I mean, you know, a lot of us. I mean, I know we're working on stuff. You guys are working on stuff. You know, it's like, okay, let's get it out. It's like you have unlimited time, basically.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
We don't have any timelines. We don't got shit to do.
Right.
Especially
like-
now in the pandemic.
Yeah, we're working on a whole album, and I like mix and master everything, and you
Okay.
know we're trying to get timelines down, and I'm just like, don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Whenever we get everything done, it's done. Like,
right. You just there's no reason to rush it. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So.
Do it right.
So with this song here, the lyrics and all that, what was the inspiration of the song "Worthless"?
man.
Oh, ba, 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 da, da.
To put it loosely, it's about somebody that I know, that I used to know, that was involved in a house fire,
Oh, really?
and I wish that they were stuck in it. I think our last show that we played, we opened the show with the news clipping of like that on the news. Is
Really?
that the last one, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's pretty. That's intense, man.
Yeah, it's pretty intense. I'm sorry.
No. I like hearing the backstories of these because even with perspectives, when they came out with the song "Flatline" and all that, I asked them what happened, and it was crazy. I like hearing the backstories of all that. So, obviously, somebody that was in that house, you wish would have stayed in the house, was
Yep.
somebody that did you wrong.
Yep, absolutely.
Okay.
Classic.
Mm-hmm.
Classic lyrical content.
Classic lyric move.
Yeah.
It's a pretty
It's an oldie but a goodie.
Yeah.
pretty hardcore song. It's definitely good, if you're lifting in the gym or something like that. I
hear that so much.
But I'm
The
serious.
gym
though.
music.
It is, but it's got that
Right.
when you don't go to the I don't know, maybe some people do, but when I go to the gym, I need to have something that's going to get me motivated, and that song is like a big motivation. Like that kind of music is a motivation. Whereas somebody would be listening to like fucking Mr. Rogers or something like that. I'm not gonna be doing that.
I back
That might be the move.
I
yeah.
back that.
I might have to try that.
That might piss me off just enough.
Or
There you go.
or you can listen to the intro to Barney. I love you instead of that, but you can have it. I hate you. You hate me. Let's get in the pit and fuck each other up.
I like where you're going
with
it.
Look at Austin over here. Hey, you know what? That's what we're gonna do for another segment. We're gonna have you go to the gym. We're gonna have you listen to that music, and we're gonna videotape this, and then we're gonna have it on the M-Balm. He's intense.
I
He's,
love this.
Guy loves his dick doc, his TikTok, whatever you want to call it.
Dick
He
doc.
loves it. Well, he loves TikTok, and our former president Donald Trump was going to cancel it. So then he got on the whim there, and he was like, "Dude, I need to make dick doc." And so he did.
I
he's-
love a good docking.
Yeah, you got to dock with the mothership, and then because of his name, you dash after you're done docking the mothership. So
Yep.
hit it and quit it.
Ouch. In and out. In and out.
So
To the point.
not only is he a talk slut, but he's just all around a man slut. I'm just kidding with you, buddy. Lots of love in this studio, always. Yes, I know. Yes, always. So yeah, I mean, you guys. So you said there was an original lineup. What exactly happened with the original band members? Did they just kind of go their separate ways? Was there a big falling out?
Oh man, dude,
We're
we
cutting
were
deep here.
We were in yeah.
Give all the emotional questions.
Oh man, I'm not
gotta
ready
get
for
it out
this.
there, man.
Hold on, let me
I gotta go.
My mom's calling me.
Oh,
Dude, we were in high school.
Yeah.
I know a lot of shit can happen in high school.
We didn't
man.
know what the hell we wanted to do.
None of us did when we were in high school.
Yeah, we were. There was a little bit of a revolving door of members there for a minute.
Yeah.
As with every band, pretty much. so.
Right? Yeah. Like,
Especially in that time frame.
It's true.
I mean, to be realistic, I think we played 4 shows.
Four
overall.
shows.
I think we played 4 shows overall, but during the time, it seemed like a big deal because it was one of the first bands we'd been in.
Yeah.
We're like, oh my god, we're doing stuff.
Right.
Yeah, no, we all ended up just falling apart. This dude's doing this thing, this dude's doing this thing. I had a child. Hi, Lily. I know you might be watching this right now.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we just went our separate ways, and then, like I said, I saw. Was it Zero Signal? Was that
Yes.
the name?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The best.
I didn't want to mess that up.
The best, and then there's the rest.
I saw you guys at California Brew House, and I was like, Mike, I remember you. We're friends. I know you. Let's do.
Backstory: Zane and I have known each other since we were literal babies.
Yeah.
Jesus. So you guys go way back.
Yeah.
Our
we've known each other.
parents grew up together.
Right.
It's such a small world that, I look at it like this, though, because you guys know each other, right?
Yep.
But then as I'm doing the designing for the promos and all that, I'm on the couch doing my thing on the computer. My wife's sitting next to me, and she goes, "That's Mike." I go, "Wait a minute, you know this guy?" And she's like, "Yeah, I went to college with him." I'm like, "Oh, the fucking world's so small that this is how it's going." So that's interesting, man. It's interesting how the world is so small, but everybody knows each other in some way. There's like a connection.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
I say that the world's small and the city's smaller.
Oh yeah.
Our community of people.
It is.
Everyone knows each other.
It really is. Yeah, you're right. In some way or another, I feel like everyone's met each other at one point in time, whether it be
Sure.
at a party, at a venue. You did mention California Brew House. Now, I did hear that they shut their doors. They closed up. Is that true?
No, I think they're still doing it. Yeah, because I'm friends with Aaron, and they're redoing the floor and everything.
Oh, is that what? Okay,
I
so
just don't
that's-
think that they're doing anything currently.
Not now,
I
yeah.
think they're just waiting. Yeah,
well, it
yeah,
makes
yeah.
sense,
Yeah.
But somebody was like, "Oh, they must have just closed up shop and just that's it. They're taking off."
I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure they're doing stuff because she's
Yeah.
painting they're painting all the bands that have ever played there on the floors.
That's awesome.
It looks really cool.
She just posted a video a few days ago, like
Yeah,
not long
there's
ago.
a lot.
So yeah.
Okay, because I was gonna say because I've been there a handful of times, and it was a nice venue. I like it.
One of
It's-
our old
Get him on the. I can't hear you. You're on a talk show. You're gonna get on the mic.
I'm so sorry. Okay, no, I was just gonna say one of our old special guests, our recent special guest, my buddy Eric Tasker. He was he's been in at California Brewhouse a bunch of times, and like I've actually like recorded his stuff. So I wonder if his band's gonna be on there too.
Yeah.
That'll be cool.
We do have a couple of comments here. Of course, Jerry. He's saying, throwing in the comment section, Duck, I wish you fucking die. That was so gnarly. I love that intro. You felt the mood change. And of course, DJ Primal goes, that's too far. Probably when I asked the question why there was the revolving door with the band. So, just...
Teenagers.
Yes, teenagers. We all did some stupid
Teenagers.
shit.
Band stuff.
Band
Yeah.
stuff.
That one time in band camp?
Yeah.
Yeah, that kind of stuff.
Many times.
Many times. Like going to visit grandma when really you're trying to travel state lines.
I'm actually still close with some of the guys from the original lineup nowadays that we've seen through our differences.
Right, yeah, so you guys kind of caught up and...
We grew up.
Right.
A little bit.
Caught up and grew up.
Yeah, Chad's a really good friend of mine.
Love Chad.
Ian, he's in a band called Grudge now.
Okay.
They're slaying. Friends with them now. So yeah, all is well.
That's good though. Like it's kind of cool, like how things could happen that way, but then like years down the road, you're like, yeah, we were young and dumb, but let's revamp this and let's rekindle this friendship.
Right.
So,
I have so much worse shit to worry about nowadays.
I know.
I
real.
don't care about that.
all that shit that happened back
what
then
happened
was
when I
just
was 17. Yeah.
Yeah, it's nuts. I mean, actually, Jordan and I went to high school together, and yeah, it's been crazy, man.
Yep.
A lot of differences.
Many differences.
Just all of them.
Yeah. You miss those days, buddy?
No.
No, you don't miss them? They're not your favorite?
I miss not having to be responsible for everything in the world.
Yes.
True.
Beyond that, no.
You don't miss
not at all.
You miss, just not having bills and stuff like that.
Living with mom and dad, yeah.
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 So
I miss the before times from before COVID more than I miss being a child.
you're right. I do too. It's like
Right.
it's almost impossible to think that at one point in time we had like all these venues. The last show I actually went to was actually an Excision show.
Okay.
Omen went with it was actually my 29th birthday. Yeah, so we went there and it was like massive people.
Yeah.
Main Street Armory, fucking packed to the T. And like literally not even that, like weeks from that is when this whole thing went down. And everybody was like, oh yeah, that's impossible to think now.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
crazy.
I mean, we played a show right before, and I think it was sold out, if not near that. Same thing. Like, oh, last week, we just played to 500 people. And
Right.
Yeah.
It's funny
can't
too. You
leave the
mentioned
house.
before, like, when are we gonna get back to normal?
Yeah.
I don't know if normal's ever gonna be normal.
I don't think normal was ever normal to begin with.
That's true. That's very true.
But I think we're gonna have a better understanding of like sanitizing and all that stuff. Like, I don't know. I just feel like a lot of people that are like new to this whole thing weren't even washing their hands when they went in the bathroom and like took the piss or whatever.
I was gonna say, think about the people you're rubbing up against
Dude.
at shows. Like,
Yeah. They're all sweaty. They got beer everywhere.
but
They're
we didn't give a
spitting.
fuck. Like, it didn't matter.
It didn't matter
You know,
back then.
We weren't thinking about that back then.
No,
For real.
I was because I'm a germaphobe.
but you know what?
He's like, don't talk for me.
No, but I gotta be honest with you.
Shut the fuck up.
I gotta be honest with you. I am to a degree that same way. Even before that, I would just sanitize when I go to like a store or whatever, and I'm touching all the shit, and I'm just like, yeah, I gotta sanitize.
Yeah, I carry Germex with me.
That's what yeah.
Even in my car and even on my keys.
Yeah.
Put if I touch a door, I put Germex on because
Yeah.
it's just like now I kind of feel like I have to even more because I don't want to get the vid.
Yeah,
But,
nobody wants the Rona. No, it's not good.
Yeah, nobody wants that.
No,
Better safe than sorry.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's
it
what I've
is.
been
Yeah,
saying.
you're right.
Whatever you got to do.
I'll fucking lick that handle, dude, bro.
He'll take the doorknob with his teeth and open it and turn it with his head.
That'd be impressive, actually. Open it with your teeth.
Maybe we can have it as a segment on the show one of these days.
Yeah, we'll try it.
I
We'll
won't
try it
do
later.
I won't do it. He said. And neither will.
I'll watch, but I won't do it.
Reinhold says Soma last show was the shit.
Yeah, it was Body Snatcher, I believe.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Body Snatcher. Huh?
Yeah, that was the last one, February 22nd.
The
So
day
it's
after
been a year.
my birthday. Wow, that's nuts, man.
Yeah. It's a good show to end out on. That was fun.
Yeah, they just put out the Heavy Void. That was the Heavy Void tour.
Yep.
Wow.
That record slams.
And I remember because I know Kyle and was talking to Kyle, and he's like, "Man, I'm really fucking sick. I feel like shit." And now I'm like, "You had Corona."
You had the Rona.
Pretty sure he had Corona, but
I'm not sure he could just have gotten sick, but in the days we live in, he could have got it.
very well could
I
have
don't
had
want
Corona.
to say he did because I don't want the worst, but he could have. Like at that time, people were worried about it, but not really, because the week before I went to the movies and I saw Sonic the Hedgehog again, and I was like trying to stay as far back from people as I could.
Right.
But
Yeah.
Man, I haven't even seen that movie yet. It's crazy, man. Round Man goes, "What's good? What's good?" Jerry says, Jordan said it best. The before times of COVID, the land before time. Yeah, no kidding.
It certainly feels like that.
It does.
Yeah. It doesn't even feel like a year. It's
No.
like we've been doing this forever.
I agree. I feel
Yeah.
like it's been like a decade almost, but it's not. It's been just a year. So I don't know. I'm hoping we can kind of get on with our lives and
Just a year of our lives wasted.
yeah, dude.
Doing nothing.
Yeah.
I'd say the same say too.
A lot of cool stuff, huh? Yeah, I mean, it's been
It was
crazy.
really just the first 6 months that were really bad.
Those were harsh.
I mean, I was out of work for 4 months. I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah. Me and Zane were out for a long time, and then we shut down again.
I had to work right through it, and I was just like, I wish I could get fired.
Yeah, dude.
You and everybody else who had to work, man.
Yeah.
Oh, that's crazy.
No, it's okay. I mean, I need money, but I want to stay home and play video games.
Right. Catch up on that backlog of all those video games.
Yeah, my backlog is way too big, but I'm just like, new game, here's $60.
I know, and then you put it in the collection, and
You
you're
get
like, I'll
trapped.
play that. And then you never play it. I've had a couple.
one.
Speaking of which, consoles. PS5, Xbox, PC, what are you guys into?
Switch.
Switch? Oh, forgot Nintendo. Yeah, Switch.
PC.
PC, that's what I turned to the dark side too this
PC boy.
last year. Yep.
Yep.
I bit the bullet and just bought a rig. I was like, PlayStation, Xbox? I don't need those.
Frick it.
Mod it.
I do like PC, but I don't have that too much of a powerful PC, so I'm just like, I like my Switch.
Yeah.
But I do like the PS4 a lot. I'm not an Xbox person. I used to be when I was like younger.
Yeah, 360 and all that.
360 and the original Xbox.
Okay, yeah.
Because I used to play Halo 2 with my brother and his friends a lot.
Yes, yeah, Halo. I think I've only played it a handful of times on the 360.
Halo 3 was my jam. I was always play
Same.
that and listen to Mastodon's Remission.
Dude, Mastodon. Fucking love Mastodon.
That was like the record I'd always spin.
They are from here. They are ROC. Yes, they.
Only Bill and the drummer are.
Yeah, Brian.
Yeah, those
That's
are
true.
Rochester dudes.
Yeah, that's true. Mike is actually a PC god.
Am I?
Squeakin' says, yeah.
Oh, what's up, Ethan?
Yeah.
Ethan is way more of a PC god than I am.
Round Man says Call of Duty mobile. DJ Primal says yeah, Switch. Yeah.
Ah, sweet.
He's yeah, dude. He's got a Twitch stream. He streams us. He's got a whole bunch of stuff. What's up, Austin? Again, you gotta get to the microphone, buddy. You
What the
gotta.
hell are you doing?
What are you doing?
No, it's all good.
I'm reading everything.
He's been on the show.
He's good.
He's been on the show for a year, and he's.
I was just gonna
I'm fucking busy.
I was just gonna say. Well, I mean, you guys were talking about all the newer consoles and all that stuff. I mean, like I'm an old retro gamer myself.
Same.
I mean,
Same.
yeah, I still have like 9 different consoles in my home.
Yeah, same.
This guy is like retro mania over here. He got all kinds of. It's a cool setup. He showed me a couple of times in when we used to do the. What was it? The Zoom things that we did during the pandemic. Yeah, when we did the quarantine and all that. Yeah, so that was cool. It was cool to see everybody's setups and stuff. I don't know. I've been trying to get into Grand Theft Auto 5 again. I was doing some modding until they updated it. And of course, when they update it, the mods go away because they code everything differently.
Yep.
I think they do it on purpose.
They probably do.
I know
even
they
though
do.
the modding community for that game is
Heavy.
insane.
It is
It's
insane.
insane.
Yeah,
I think Omen said it best last week. They don't like seeing people do things that they didn't think about because they could have made money on it.
Yeah.
And they're like, you know what?
Nintendo
Fuck
does
you
the
guys.
same thing.
You know, yeah. So it's like a good kick in the ass to the gamers. It's like I purchased this game, I should be able to do what I want with it.
Fair.
If I want my gold, if I want my game gold plated, I get my game gold plated.
Yeah.
You know what that's from, Omen? You remember what that's from, don't you? Robot Chicken. Like if I want my dog gold plated, I get my dog gold plated.
Robot Chicken. I haven't watched that show in forever.
Same.
Adult Swim, man.
That was a golden era.
All right.
Yeah.
Dude, that was like my high school. Like that's what I would go to bed to.
That and Metalocalypse.
Yes.
Yes.
Didn't they screw them over though? Didn't Adult Swim say no more? You guys are done.
Yeah.
There was
Yeah.
like an actual story that was supposed to like end. Like there was like an actual ending to the show.
But they never got to
finish it.
Yeah.
I did see. Aren't they crowdfunding it?
I heard something about that.
Yeah, I think they're trying to just make it like independently,
That's
and
awesome.
they want to release it through like YouTube.
So
or
the
something.
owner of Adult Swim just won't
Sell the rights.
Yeah, they won't sell the rights because they know they can get any amount. They just Adult Swim's a funny company. They're like just fucking with people.
Yeah, you're right. So basically, if they did make a ending, it wouldn't even be like Nathan Explosion or anything. They'd have to change the names, probably change the character designs. They'd have to go through all this trouble. I think that's
Yeah.
probably why they won't do it.
Shitty.
It sucks.
Yeah.
I love Adult Swim, but they do some shady stuff.
They're not the same as they were back in the 2000s.
Yeah.
It's completely different. Even the shows are kind of lame now. It's like, at first it was like, okay, they have stupid shows, but they were funny. But now it's just plain out stupid. Like, it's not even funny. It's just like, why are you even creating this content?
Most of the stuff they just bought from Fox because American Dad and Family Guy run first.
True. That's true.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Their own shows start at midnight to 4, and then they just repeat
Yeah.
up until Cartoon Network reboots.
Yeah, you're right. I liked Eric Andre. I thought that was pretty funny.
Oh, I love Eric.
Oh
Andre.
yeah, that was a jam.
He's my shit. I love that guy. His humor is just exact. Like he'd have guests like I have you guys right now, but he wouldn't even fucking tell you anything. He would just be like, okay, come on the show, and then he just play pranks on them. Like it's fucking funny.
Yeah.
Hilarious.
The studio was like 90 degrees.
Yeah, he'd
Something crazy. It was uncomfortable as soon as they get in.
yeah, it'd be like 90 degrees in the studio, and he's got like all this like rotting seafood on the floor, and they're fucking smelling this. And like, dude, what's this smell? Like, why is it so hot in here? Get me out of here!
It's funny because those interviews
Yeah.
are an hour and a half.
Yeah.
And they cut it down for just the amount of the show.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Oh my
yeah.
god.
They keep them there forever, and they just like take the highlights.
Yeah, that's true.
It's so good.
It's the best.
What was it Flocka Flocka on there? The one that they made Hannibal kick or whatever? They make it look like he kicked him, but it wasn't real. They said, "Oh no, he didn't get kicked."
It was Flava Flav.
Oh, it's Flavor. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, that was crazy. I thought he actually kicked him. I'm like, what the fuck? And then I did my research. I'm like, okay, that can't be. They wouldn't let Hannibal just kick this guy in the mouth like that on live TV. I mean, maybe. I don't know, but
I wish. That would've been way cooler.
Some people are into it and they're like, oh, they're just fucking with me. But some people don't know. Who was that rapper that started off season?
I think it was it 2 Chainz.
It was not 2 Chainz. It was, I don't know who it was. He was like not in it on the
really?
joke, but he got seriously pissed off.
I believe it. Yeah, Eric Andre hit a couple times where he actually was like surprised by people's reactions. Like he was like, "Oh shit, I'm just joking with you," like kind of thing. And somebody just asked John what was in that Pokemon tin. I didn't get to see it.
Pokemon 10. Oh, it was Shining Fates.
Okay.
Shining Fates. Who asked that?
Ryan did. So Reen did, yeah.
Hell yeah. Yeah, I just I open a lot of Pokemon stuff on my Twitch channel.
Yeah,
So
that's awesome, dude.
it's a jam.
Good. No, that's good. Though. It's awesome. Eric Andre's gold. The fact he uses super uncomfortable humor makes your brain not know what to do but laugh. It's so smart. I agree. I love his comedy, especially when he does the stunts out in New York City, where he's just like the one, especially where he's on the subway and he's like, I didn't get the job at Fruit Loops, and he's got his fucking whole bowl around his head. He's like, I am your communion.
Eat from me.
Eat from me. Drink from me. Austin loves that one. It's one of my favorite skits. Or the other one where he's like, I am the octopus, and he's going in the fucking restaurant.
Yes.
Hilarious.
That's old. That's like season 1 or 2.
It is. It's old. That one's an old one. Too bad we don't have one here in Rochester doing that.
Yeah.
We can make it
Might as
happen.
well start it, yeah.
We can make it happen.
Idea.
Austin, get your octopus costume on, and we're gonna have you do something like that too.
You got the talk show. Now you just need the bits.
Yeah, just need the bits.
Cutaways.
The bitses and the bitches. Austin, you can bring those. You always do. We always have some type of fun times with some of these creepers on Discord and all that stuff. He loves Discord. It's one of his favorite things.
Discord is really innovated the way of like how people talk to each other.
Yeah. I'm sorry, dude. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, we can take a quick break if you'd like, and then we'll come back and then we'll wrap everything up and yeah. So we'll be right back. Hang on.
The M-Balm effect will be right back.
He's back in, man. You gotta.
Done did it.
He done did it now.
Tag.
There we go. What's up? All right. So what do we got here? We got some whiskey. I'll take some whiskey.
I do like the Sonic shot glass though.
Oh, dude, I had to get that.
I actually have Sonic tattooed on my leg.
Do you?
Yeah.
Sonic was my shit back in the day when I was a kid.
Still. Oh, thank you. I'm a huge Sonic nerd.
Nothing wrong with Sonic.
My baby boy.
Baby boy Sonic. I'll take some Sonic. All right. All right, ready to do this? To the futures of the ROC, to the show, to you guys, to all the bands, to all the local scene. Cheers to the local scene.
Hell yes.
To the ROC.
Cheers.
Skull. Some good old-fashioned bourbon. I haven't had Jack Daniels in quite some time, actually. It's been a while. So yeah, it's been a long while since I've had that. You are on Rock Hard. I hope you're rock hard. You're with us right now. How's it going?
It's going pretty good. What's up?
Hey! Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening.
Yeah. My name is Billy Choochma Conker.
Yeah, is that your name?
Zane, your headphones on?
Billy Chooch. That's me.
Your dad's on the phone.
Hey! There he goes. Now he's got the headphones on. Here he goes. Get the mic.
Billy's on the phone.
Good morning.
Oh, it's Billy!
Billy!
What's up?
Hey, tell me about that brown fish.
A little bit. A little bit.
No? You got, that's it?
Sick. Did he hang up? Yeah. Well, he must have hung up. Oh,
So it's like, I don't want to talk to you.
He's like, you know what?
I changed my mind.
It'd be funny if I pranked him.
He did it very bad because as soon as he picked up the phone, I immediately knew it was your dad.
Damn. We're together too long.
Yeah.
I
But that's
talking
good,
without these better.
Not used to the headsets?
I don't like them.
Yeah. Fuck them. They get hot after a while. Like, oh my god, I
got a sweaty ear.
Yeah, sweaty.
I do like one headset and then have the other one.
Yeah.
It's like,
Right.
Sweaty ear syndrome.
Sweaty ears, sweaty mouth. It's the mask.
Sweaty everything.
I'm sweaty.
Sweaty nuts.
Mouth sweats are the worst.
Right.
Yeah, the masks don't really bother me because when we play, we wear masks
yeah.
anyway.
Dude, you're used to this, man.
Literally, all you see is this. I'm seasoned.
Jordan's all used to this. He doesn't even care, man. He's just like, well, I'm used to this. I do it all the time.
We played that show at 585 Rockenberger,
Yeah.
the United Artistry, and I had long sleeves and freaking my mask, my bandana. Everybody's
No,
like, "How are you out
fuck
here in
that.
long sleeves in summer?" I'm like, doesn't bother me.
We used to play in Windbreakers. I always tell Zane, you got the first song in me, and that's it. And I'm taking it off.
Yeah. My normal is long sleeve with like a cut off sweatshirt on top of it, so
No, way too much for me.
doesn't bother me.
It's way too much.
Yeah.
Can't handle it, huh?
No. If I could play naked, I'd be stoked. Like,
Listen, hey, I'm proud of you for getting as far as you did.
I did it for you.
I know, and I love
It
you.
was important
And-
to you, so I did it.
As long as you got the sock on, right? You
Yeah,
just got
yeah,
the
yeah.
sock on, gotta have some type of censorship, right?
Hey,
Yeah.
speaking of, does everyone have their condoms on?
Yeah.
Well, hey, by the way, we do have TME condoms. We have M-Balm Effect condoms. All for you guys.
Damn.
I have
Are they
one of them.
on right now, though?
Not yet.
You should.
We
You
gotta
have to
put-
wear them all the
yeah.
time.
We will be giving them
It's
out
like a
to you.
consistent.
Yeah, you don't want to get the Rona.
Yes.
Right.
Well, it's a tradition. Every guest, even Jordan's got one.
I sure do.
Is it still in the wrapper? Or did you use it?
I prefer not to answer.
Plead the fifth. Okay.
No comment.
Moving on.
Hard no comment.
Yes. I was just, I was gonna ask, the review on this, but I guess, guess you don't want to talk about it.
No.
Okay.
It wasn't a particularly enjoyable experience.
Nope.
I'll tell you what, man. It's did it get stuck inside?
No.
Okay. Yeah, we don't want that. Not good for you.
I love that my dad called in.
That's pretty cool, man.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I like having this phone line system because people can call in at any time. I don't know. I think people are shy. A lot of chicks like, oh, I don't want to call in. I hate my voice. Like, just call in.
Yeah.
Just do it.
It's definitely unique.
Yeah.
I don't think I don't listen to any podcasts that do that.
It's like a radio show.
Yeah.
But we're not on the radio. We just do it online. So
Yeah.
we are like one of the only ones that do this.
Yeah. Super. Like when you said that, I was like, yo, that's sick.
Yes. That's why we have it on our graphic there, our bug.
Yeah.
855-622-5619. Yeah, so Jerry says, I'm so with Mike. Ask Jordan practices were getting less and less clothes. Oh. Less and
See,
less clothes.
Jerry's a big boy like me.
Oh.
We get hot. I understand.
You get sweaty and you're like, oh, dude, I got
Ask
this.
Zane.
Let me go out on a limb here. You run hot normally.
Yeah.
When I'm cold, I snuggle Mike because he makes me warmer.
I'm like 7,000 degrees.
Understandable.
Right.
He's like got the power of the sun.
Yeah.
Right. I'm
Fucking
like
real.
negative 36 on average.
Jeez.
Sub-Zero.
It's a good balance, you know.
Speaking of which, man, I don't know if you guys are Mortal Kombat fans, but
Yep.
Oh, the
Hell
movie.
yes.
Yep.
did you guys see the trailer?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Hell yes.
It's so sexy. I cannot wait for this movie.
That's what I'm saying. For this movie,
Dude.
It's been way too long.
We showed Omen the trailer last week, and he's like, dude, I don't even know what to say right now. I haven't even seen this. And Ghost usually keeps him on the up and up about that. But, hey, he got it, man. He saw it, and we're fucking psyched.
Yeah. I'm super psyched. We're stoked for that. Kong versus Godzilla.
Yeah. Oh, my God. Yes. That's going to
Yeah.
be sick, dude.
Yeah. I have Kong tattooed on me, and he's got Godzilla tattooed on him.
That's awesome.
Mecha Godzilla.
Mecha Godzilla.
Yeah, like, remember? We know that word.
Mega Godzilla. Mecha.
Yep.
You're on the M-Balm effect.
Yeah, we're looking to talk to Bob.
Bob. We're going to talk to Bob.
Now Dave's on.
Oh.
We want.
Gotta get those headphones on, buddy.
Talk to
Can't
Bob.
hear you.
Bob's
We
here.
want to talk to Bob.
This is Bob.
Man, the voice analyzer of that guy is unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Well, what do you
Yeah.
what do you want to know?
I just wanted to call you guys and say, I just wanted you to go, what's that?
What's that? You know, having a bud,
Hey,
watching the game.
will you guys do us I love it, yeah. Will you do us a favor and play something good?
I don't know that we have that capability.
Yeah, we don't do that.
Come on.
You're on the
Come
wrong
you
show.
can do it.
That's a shots
Oh, I'm
fired
sorry,
right
yeah,
there.
I'm sorry.
That's a shots fired.
Shots
We called the wrong show. Listen, how do you spell the band name that just looks like a big splotch of
Sticks.
bird shit on a windshield? Do you know how to spell that?
Oh my God.
Epsilon.
It's onomatopoeia.
All right, I'm sorry.
That's great.
I'm just joking. We love you guys.
We love you.
Yes.
Are you going to come to your other band practice now? 'Cause
Oh.
we're drinking. We're ready for you. What are you doing?
What do you want me to do?
Bring me a cheeseburger.
Listen, there's only one of me.
No, I know.
No.
No.
I'm telling you.
Did you guys play any music yet?
Yeah.
And we did a little. There was a little music.
Did you play some Tempora?
No. We don't got the rights for that.
Yeah, we can't do that.
You did? Oh, wow. Even.
Oh, darn. Okay. What about Tamalica?
Nope, we don't got the rights for that either.
Yeah, see,
I would hang up the cease and desist order.
if we play that on the show,
right.
we might get stuck in the cancel culture, and then they'll take us away, sue us, and then they'll say no more M-Balm effect, no more Rock Hard.
Yep.
Make it flaccid.
Immediately.
All right. Well, we're gonna go. I got a little whiskey that's warming up over here. I'm gonna have to belly up.
There you go, man.
The warm whiskey. All right,
There you go.
I'll call you after.
I'm gonna leave you with this. I just want you to know, Mingia.
Yes. Thank you for calling into the show. That's awesome.
Oh my God.
Man, yeah.
That is Zane's other band, the Veins.
The Veins.
That's my dad that was just calling in, the singer Dave.
Okay.
They've been a band since 93, 94.
Yeah?
Consistently.
Yeah.
Like
Wow.
since that long. Wow. And my uncle used to be the drummer.
Yeah.
And he had some health complications. So I stepped up as the drummer. And here we are 11, 12 years later. I'm still playing drums.
Dude, there you go, man.
It's awesome.
Yes, that is impressive.
It's awesome.
It's a long time.
You guys, they're called the Veins.
Veins.
You guys would like them.
Yes. Maybe we have to have
if you're into
Jordan,
rock.
you're like a producer of the show now. I mean, you might have to do some emails, some calls,
Sure.
some texts.
That'd be awesome.
A little fapping on the side.
Let's do it.
A little.
A little.
Listen, if there's no fapping involved, I want nothing to do
There's
with
never enough fapping.
I want full fappage.
Full fappage.
We can't be rock hard and not fap.
Non-stop.
It's called rock hard.
Right.
Yes,
You can't
we
be
are rock
and not
hard.
fap.
I don't know about you guys, but I really am rock hard.
That's like a tease.
No, it's like a tickle.
Balls.
It's like a tickle, right?
Yeah.
We've been kind of using that little tickle, you know?
Yeah, they're written in the undercarriage.
Right, the undercarriage, right there by the taint. Yes.
Right in the middle of it.
Right in the middle. Oh, dude. That's like the sweet spot.
I still can't believe somebody emailed about Haley.
Dude.
That's amazing.
I definitely thought it was gonna be like the singer beat me up.
I told.
and-
Yeah.
I was like immediately. I was like, oh
I was waiting
God.
for that. I'm calling the cops on your singer. He's bleeding all over me.
Wait a minute. Wait. So did that actually happen?
When didn't it happen? Yeah.
Have you been to our shows?
I actually was
have.
going to, and then what was it? COVID happened?
Probably.
Probably
Yeah.
COVID.
We had a ton.
Because
of
I
shows
had the
booked for
ticket.
them.
I don't know where the ticket is, but I bought it from you.
Yeah, because our EP was supposed to be, well, it was released March 28th of last year.
Yeah.
And it was like 2-3 weeks after COVID started.
Yep.
We were about to do our release show and everything.
Dude, I
still have that ticket.
I have it somewhere in this house.
I do too.
Wait, I
I do too.
Same.
got it.
But you guys streamed live at Montage. Does that count or no?
No,
That can't count.
absolutely not.
It can't count. It's not
Absolutely
live.
not. No, I mean, it was a really cool experience to be. I think one of the first, if not the first, at least at the Montage, to do that.
Yeah, I think so too.
And I mean, it wasn't, the quality wasn't great, and we kind of threw it all together, but it was fun.
Yeah.
You guys were one of the only ones doing it around here, though. That was cool as fuck.
Yeah. I mean, it was kind of one of those decisions of, well, do we want to just not do anything and push it off for now a year, or do we just want to say fuck it and do it?
Just go fucking balls out.
And we did.
Yeah. I mean, the like live shows and stuff are a really good outlet. It's really cool, especially to like tune into them.
Yeah.
I mean, not only that, but
I just don't think it would fit us, especially like because like they asked us to play the Montage, and we were like, no, because someone's gonna throw a chair, and like we're gonna be the band that ruins it.
I will probably be the one to throw the chair.
Yeah. And it's like I don't want to do that, and we're not really the music that you like sit down and listen to. And
maybe there's old people out there that listen to Soma Slumber. They're at their little tables, they're eating their fucking soup and maybe their steak, and they're like, honey, this is a great track here. I'd like to hear another one.
That would be sick.
That'd be fucking awesome.
all fancy.
Plus,
imagine an old lady just like crocheting and just listening to your music and just like.
She's over there.
Joyce would be perfect for that type of thing. Maybe we need to have another music video made, and she could star in it, and she'll be
she
the
could
one.
Should make a little cameo.
She'll make the next interview too.
She will make the next interview. She talks.
Yeah, I
when she
know.
wants to.
Yeah.
But it seems like every time she gets involved, shit goes down. And Austin dropped his balls. His balls dropped that day.
Damn.
Congrats.
Is that what the scythe's for?
The scythe is for your leggies.
Okay.
She wants to claim everyone's leggies. She wants revenge because her baby boy Brad put her in a bad situation, and she's like a wraith. She's like Scorpion in the real world, like Noob Saibot to Sub-Zero. She's dead, but she's
still here.
Yeah. And she's looking to take your legs. Yeah, she likes to take those legs.
I love that.
Yes. It's a good storyline. I like the storyline we gave her,
I think it's good. Good character development. She got a nice arc.
Well, she wants a raise in her next film that she's gonna do, and I'm like, I don't know if I can put that in the motion. We might have to go through the contract signings. I don't know, but Joyce is she's already a millionaire. What does she mean? What does she need?
Exactly.
But then again, her baby boy Brad did steal her millions, so I don't really know what to think at this point. Maybe
you're
she's
just the catalyst.
I'm just
you
here.
You don't have the answers.
Yeah, I don't have the answers.
I got it.
I don't even have the questions. Everybody else does. I'm like the mouthpiece, and unless she wants to talk, I'm like the mouthpiece. That's it. Jerry says was really proud of us for doing the live stream, but god damn it, the fact that we never got to play the whole thing live.
Poop
yes.
emoji.
Poop emoji, yes.
Yep.
I will say that when shows come back,
it's gonna be wild.
It's gonna be fucking.
It's gonna be wild, and everyone's gonna be fucking literally rock hard in their pants,
dude,
doing the moshing.
Dude, even a soft jam band. People are gonna be fucking
smashing.
moshing.
I'm smashing shit.
I definitely think we should do like a live show one of these days.
In what context?
Just on the show. I mean, like, I think we should do like a live stream show. Live performance on the M-Balm effect.
If we can make that happen. If we can make that happen, we can do it. Make it happen.
That'd be pretty cool, streaming a live show.
That would be. Hey, I'm down for it.
That'd be pretty tight.
If that's the thing you guys want to do, if somebody wants to do that,
seems to be
I'm
the
open.
in trend right now.
I'm open to all
The only
ideas.
thing we can do.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know if you saw, Slipknot's supposed to be coming to Syracuse in May, and that's as of now still on.
It's still on,
right?
But at 33% capacity.
I was gonna say 30 people can come.
I was reading.
Yeah, I know, right?
I was reading.
But
an
it's
article.
hope, though, man. It's hope.
Yeah, I was reading an article. The CEO of Live Nation, I think it was, said that by midsummer, like June, they expect to be at 75 to 100% capacity
great.
on large scale shows.
That'd be great, man.
Yeah.
If we could
I
do
mean,
that.
I know that some schools are already planning to be full day, like 5 day a week next.
I just got that email
Same.
also.
Same.
Yeah.
So it's happening.
I mean,
That is a thing.
Okay, good.
so
That's
we're
a
on
step in
the right direction, right?
Finally, we can get somewhere. I know the vaccines are rolling out and all that stuff, and some people are skeptical, some people aren't, and they're getting the vaccine. But I think we're getting there.
Yeah.
Day by day.
Day by day,
Day by
take it
day.
step by step.
Yep.
And as time goes on, I think people are more apt to get it and everything. And
Oh yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. So hopefully that leads us to the right direction. We'll have some more metal shows, and
I feel really bad for the crowd for the first show.
It's
gonna be a fucking mess. I'm
bloodbath.
guaranteeing.
I'm fighting everybody in the crowd.
There is literally. Well, you know what? There's gonna be people out there.
I don't even care if we're playing or if music's happening.
In
Crowd of
between
people,
load on.
I'm smashing shit.
I need
It's
someone to
only
learn my
sound
guitar
check.
parts
Yes.
so I can fight with you.
Yes, yes. You know what? It won't even be the actual band members of Soma Slumber. It's just gonna be like robots, and Soma Slumber's gonna be in the fucking pit during their own show, fucking people up.
We'll just play it over the PA.
Yeah.
And we'll just all fight.
Yeah,
Yeah.
everyone's gonna be fighting. Everyone's gonna be,
Wasn't the Body Snatcher show? Didn't I play like half that set in the pit?
Yes.
dude, that's
Yeah.
sick.
And then the show before that, I played half the set.
Yeah, we just switched out.
Switched out.
Fuck it.
Yeah, we're very into the audience participation,
And it's awesome.
whether
Yeah.
they like it or not.
Whether they like it or not, you're gonna fucking take them by
Right,
their
right.
shirt and drag them
Yeah.
in.
People either love it or hate it.
Yeah.
Especially like with the anthology show.
At the anthology show in Port Ethan.
Yeah.
I stepped on his face
Stepped
at one
on
of the
his
shows. My apologies. Kinda.
It's an
Yeah.
accident.
Yeah.
I kinda didn't mean to do
The
it.
sound guy was not happy with me at that show.
No.
What sound guy?
He was fucking yelling at me.
What sound guy?
Exactly.
You're right.
He was like,
Thanks,
my
sir.
stuff's all covered in blood, and I'm like leaking into the
Yeah,
sink.
you were bleeding everywhere. At that
Is that what you're worried about? The emails?
No, I could care less about that.
Remember
Shit
when there
happens.
was an X on the monitor?
Yo, so we played
An axe?
No, we played an anthology, and they have all these like stage wedges,
Okay.
like normal in front.
Right.
And two of them had big X's on them,
Oh,
and
an
they
X.
said
They did not say.
that. Around the tape, because somebody paid attention. Around the tape said "Do not stand on" over and over and over again around the thing.
It did not say that.
And 110% did. Zane stood on it the entire show. He did not move from
I saw
on top of the
I
monitor.
saw the X and I was like, that's where I stand.
No
marks the
fucks
spot.
given at all by Zane.
Not that I really care. I just thought it was really funny. I was like, you picked the one thing you could not stand on and did not move
because
from it.
I thought that was the one thing I was supposed to stand on.
Yeah, and then I split my head open.
Jeez.
Our friends beat up the security guards.
We had pillows
We had
and
pillows that
fluff.
went everywhere.
Fucking tarred and feathered and everything. Just everything going down.
Oh yeah, they
This
were
fucking show.
everywhere. They were everywhere.
The guy who got stepped on says, I loved it though. 10 out of 10 would get stepped on again. There you go.
Dude, my girlfriend got punched in the face and was stoked.
Yeah. That
Give
was,
me more.
And you know what? Most of the crowd was not happy.
Right.
But the small part of the crowd that was happy were like stoked. 'Cause
Right.
We have a song Incision, and like the mosh call out is "Go to sleep."
Yeah.
And we thought it'd be funny to throw out pillows in the crowd.
Yeah,
So we
right.
threw out like 15 pillows, and everybody went ape shit. And security wasn't
They
happy.
didn't like that.
Sad I missed that one.
This is before I joined the band.
Yeah, you were there.
I was there.
You were there, but not in the band yet.
Yeah,
No.
no. I came out and supported Mike because him and I go way back.
So you two guys go back way, like, again, small world.
Yeah, we're basically all intertwined.
Yeah. That's insane, though, to think about that.
I started hanging out with Mike in like 2012, 13.
I want to say, 12, 13, because it was right when I went to college because Brad thought I was you.
Yeah.
Which was wild.
Yeah, no, I love Brad.
Me too.
So, yeah, that's crazy, man.
Yeah, and then right around that time, I was in Zero Signal.
Yep.
Zero Signal.
And I hadn't hung out with Zane in forever, and I invited him to a show. And then right after that, we started a band and just... Oh, my God.
Uh-oh. What is this?
It's the same show.
It's the same show, the Zero Signal show.
Oh, I forgot about that one.
Yeah, it was a great show.
That was the last 10 seconds of life, too, right?
Yep. Yeah. So
I
Zane came, and he was...
I was hammered.
Oh yeah. So I was trying to figure out a way to say it, like
just
politely.
say it.
Okay.
Just say it.
So we were setting up, and I was sound checking, and I remember sound checking the mic, and I just see two hands come up
with beers,
and someone started screaming, and I like looked over, and it was Zane, already drunk, and I'm like, sick. Okay, cool.
No, I wasn't drunk yet. I was heavily working my way towards that.
He's working. He was at the buzz stage at that point.
Oh yeah. He was buzzing like a bee. So we played and everything, and we hang out during the show and everything. And I'm very protective.
Here we go.
So by the time Oceano went on, Zane was hammered, and I made a promise that I wouldn't mosh unless they played Samael the Destroyer, and they did. And I was being me, so not a lot of people were happy.
Nobody was happy.
Yeah. And I turn around and Zane is like holding his head and like pointing and yelling at somebody. And I'm like, what's up? He's like, this fucking kid keeps going after me, this, that, and the other thing. I'm like, who? He points, and I'm like, okay, cool.
Bro, I didn't just point. I drunkenly pointed in a direction randomly.
He pointed, and I said, okay, gone. I run over to the kid and hit this kid with the most blessed punch, and he wasn't even looking at me. He was like looking at the stage. I hit him so hard his head hit the ground before his feet did. Immediately crumpled, and I'm standing over him like ready to keep going. He's out cold, and I see Zane going, no!
Report kid!
And I look over and he's like, wrong kid!
Oh my God.
And I put my hoodie up and I left.
I wasn't here. Gone. Just gone.
Good times.
Like, I didn't just punch this kid. I hurt his children. Because it was just immediate dad rage. Like, don't touch my friend, just
boom,
out,
gone.
And he's like, yeah, wrong kid. And I was like, all right,
dude, I didn't even ask you to do that. You were just like, what's up? No. And I was like, oh, some kid hit me. You're like, who?
Yeah, don't touch my friend.
Give him the fucking look, man.
Which is fine because like we understand like you're gonna get hit in the pit, but you're like, this kid's targeting me and he's trying to fight me, and I was like, no, he's not.
Now he's napping. Oh wait, no, he's not.
And I have never seen that kid ever at a show other than that. And
maybe he died.
I don't think he did.
I don't think there was death.
I felt terrible.
Let's not bring murder into the conversation.
Okay. No, he's living.
I felt terrible.
Dude.
I probably ruined this kid's concert experience.
He's like, I am never ever going to another concert again. That's it. Done. No more.
Yeah.
Over.
It was his first show. He's all stoked about it.
His mom dropped him off that night.
Minding his own business.
Yeah. And
this is awesome.
Some silverback dribbled his head off the ground.
Fucking mom comes to pick him up. Honey, what's wrong with you? I don't want to talk about it.
Don't ever let me do that again.
Honey, your favorite band's coming to town. No, fuck that. I'm not going there. I'm gone. Done. That's it.
Yeah, that story is iconic. And then we started making music together.
Mm-hmm.
Crazy, man.
What kicked it all off.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Insane
no pun intended.
No, much pun intended.
All the puns.
So, kid, if you're listening, I'm real sorry.
He didn't mean it. He didn't know.
I didn't mean it.
He just didn't know.
I'm mildly sorry.
Mildly. Zane's mildly sorry, so you gotta accept his apology.
I just remember looking back at him, and I was like, oh, fuck. And then some other dude tried to fight me. Remember that? He
Yeah.
picked me up, but like couldn't get me, and I was just like punching him in the back of the head.
Yeah,
it was really weird.
That was amazing.
I was like, I gotta go.
I gotta get out of here. This place is a fucking mess. I can't deal with this.
I am in the danger zone.
Yeah, dude.
But I was causing most of it.
Fair.
Mike's just causing all kinds of shit. Things are just fucking happening.
Yeah, so I was assuming this email was gonna be bad.
No.
Like that.
Right,
No,
right.
no.
You're like, yo, we got this email. It's about you.
No, it was another turn for the other worst. You know, creepers be creeping.
You know,
Well, for the creeper, we do intend on bringing Haley back for the next music video.
Oh,
Yes.
Though she doesn't know it yet.
she doesn't know
I
it
hope
yet.
She's listening to this.
If she's listening to this, she knows it now.
Right.
So, and Alex, you might get your wish.
We have a round 2.
Round 2.
Oh yeah. We're gonna do another music video. We got full length that we
We got-
recorded.
9 or 10 songs are recorded, ready to go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stoked to hear it.
We're just pretty much putting the pieces together now.
Like a puzzle.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Putting the pieces together.
And then maybe someday we'll be able to play our new songs live.
Right.
Maybe.
That'd be sick.
Hopefully.
In front of people.
God,
Right.
you know, yeah, isn't that something like you have all this new content and you're like, I can't even play it live yet.
Oh, man, it's the worst.
Yeah, I
course.
mean, we kind of had a member change, so we're still trying to get everything kind of up to speed.
Right.
So it's not that crazy for us. We're just like, oh, and it was like I was saying earlier, like we are not under any time frame.
Right. No, you're just doing whatever you got to do in no rush.
Yeah, like I don't even think we've even publicly said that we have recorded anything, or it's just like because I don't want anybody like, oh, when's this coming out? When's this
right,
coming
yeah.
out? Like,
Right. Like,
it's coming out
coming.
when I put it out.
It's coming when it wants
Like,
to come.
it will come out. It'll come out this year, probably soon.
We're
But
doing
when I
our
say
best
so.
to make it the best.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
that
don't
we
want to.
can.
Yeah, exactly. You want it to be exactly how you want it to be, not just rushed.
oh, that's the worst. We had that problem when we put Flatline out in 2018 because we just put out the single and we had you know, we had it written, but we were recording, and it took a little longer than we had initially anticipated. We were supposed to
Right.
release the August prior to when we actually released, but it was just constant. When are you putting out more? When are you putting out more? When it's ready.
Even that, like,
When it's ready.
even that, like, if you put out like a single or something like that, and then you have like a time frame, things go wrong.
Oh, yeah.
You know, like you have to wait for clearances, or you know, somebody wants to change something, and then it's like, okay, now we're fucking scrambling, and then you cut corners and shit doesn't come out.
Or you
as
realize
good as
that
you
half
thought it
your
was.
tracking is all out, like, you know, a quarter step out of tune, or
Yeah.
something stupid always happens, man.
Which is not good. Not good at all.
Watch, we're hyping this up like, yo, we're taking our time. It's going to be the best. And it just sucks.
I don't care. I love it. I don't care if anybody likes it. I love it. and
That's the most
that's why I
important
do
part.
it.
That's the
Hey,
most
do it for
important
you,
part.
man.
Well
Do it for you.
said. Well said.
Yeah. I mean, we even had fun recording it.
Yeah, I feel like this album is for the band.
Yeah.
Not about the destination. It's
Not-
about the journey.
Right, right.
Yeah.
It's like
So-
we had a lot of fun writing these new tunes, and
Yeah.
I feel like
yeah.
people will be stoked on it.
I feel like people will really like it. It's a little bit different from what we've been doing. It's more in line with like the EP that we put out recently.
right.
But
Okay, so before we wrap everything up, there was one thing I definitely want to talk about that we didn't get to yet.
Here we
you can talk about as much as you want.
So when all that thing was, the whole thing with George Floyd and all that was going down, you guys went to the protests.
Yeah.
How was that being there on the front lines?
It's wild. It's not my first. I've had run-ins with the police. I don't know how crazy you want to get on the podcast, but
We're open to all kinds of craziness. This show is just wild itself, so we're open.
okay. I am not a fan of the police.
Okay.
And I think that's very apparent. But it was it's really nice being out there and not at the same time. It's nice because you can see the camaraderie of the city specifically, get behind a specific movement or a specific, stance on something and really bond together and act like a community.
Right.
But then it's sad because you see it being met with opposition.
So then,
and stuff like that.
well, that's just it. You go there, you're trying to get a message across, and then all of a sudden you got a whole bunch of other group of people just causing all kinds of mayhem and destruction, and then it kind of just drowns everything out.
Yeah.
Which, I can see that. So when I drove by that scene, because I was coming back from work, it was a Saturday, I remember seeing the car on fire, and it was like tipped over or whatever.
Yeah.
Were you there at that point?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure that's part of like the album art.
Okay.
Mike has pictures from literally.
I saw this. Yeah. It's crazy.
Everything that went down, he was right there in it.
Yeah.
You even used it as a cover.
Yeah, I had my retina detached in my eye from a flashbang.
Jesus Christ.
I was covered in mace burns and stuff like that. I had a tear gas canister open up over my head, so I had like burns down my face and stuff like that. Jeez. But I mean, it's expected. Whatever.
Yeah, I guess in those environments, I mean, when things get wild, it gets wild, right?
Yeah, and I mean, in the same spot. Like, obviously, if there's a non-violent way to do it, absolutely. But
right, yeah,
it only takes a couple of seconds for it to go from 0 to 100.
Yeah.
Though.
If we gotta flip a couple cop cars and let them know that killing people isn't cool,
which I feel like they should
by all
already
means,
know.
let's do that. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it was. Yeah, I mean, there was a guy that I kind of know. I bought my tower from him, and his shop was unfortunately vandalized, and everybody stole stuff out of there. And
see, those are the people that aren't there for.
They're not there for the movement at all. They're there to just cause mayhem, steal things, and then say, "Well, I did it because of this."
Yeah,
but that's what sucks, though. They're taking advantage of the situation that should be taken advantage of. There's messages that are trying to be brought
there are
across.
real problems in the world that need to be addressed.
Right, and you guys are
very, very real problems.
And there's people out there that are just like, oh, I'm going to take advantage of this and steal these people's store items, like shoes and
it's their
technology.
livelihood.
Yeah.
Sucks,
like a lot of those stores that got vandalized, like weren't even anywhere near like where stuff was happening.
Right, exactly. It was on the outskirts.
Yeah. So it was just people taking advantage of the situation, and I mean, like, I don't speak for any of the organizers or anything like that, but we understand like these are locally owned businesses that are usually people that are also there.
Yeah.
It's not like we're burning down a Target or something.
Right. You guys they're going out there and they're hurting people that are actually part of the local scene. Which is not cool.
Yeah.
These people have enough problems with COVID and all that, and all of a sudden they're damage to their property or missing product, and just it's not cool, man. It's not cool.
Yeah. But on the same hand,
yeah,
it gets everybody looking and understanding that this is a real problem.
Oh yeah, there's definitely some type of reform that needs to happen.
Yeah.
And as you can see, there's things that need to change for the better.
Yeah, absolutely. And with the recent rulings on things,
Yeah.
Hopefully things do change.
Agreed. Yeah. No,
yeah,
seriously.
I mean, we work at Love Hate, and we had a big mural painted, and it's been like high alert because we're waiting for somebody to just come mess with it. We have a giant mural of John Lewis,
the
freedom fighter and senator and everything, and so people are like, what does this have to do with anything? This is our building, and we painted this.
It's private property. Don't fuck with it.
Yeah. What's the deal with you?
But it's got a lot of good attention too.
Yeah, it has. It's gotten a ton of good
got
attention.
A bunch of good attention.
Nobody's fucked with it or anything like that.
Which is good.
It's like, why are these people so upset?
It just sucks that you have to be worried about something. It seems so petty,
Thankfully, nothing's happened.
Yeah,
right.
Thankfully,
yeah, you don't want that. Geez.
And
especially, hopefully, this doesn't get out there and someone's like, oh, I'm gonna go fuck up their building.
Right. Try it.
Right.
Yeah. I like the old saying, "Try it, you might like it."
Might get your head stepped on.
Yeah, ask that kid.
You'll not like what happens.
Yeah, you might not like this one. Yeah, so it's just sad to see that kind of thing happen. Somebody goes and screws up someone's private property because they didn't agree with what was on it or whatever. You know what? Just leave it alone.
Yeah.
It's not your place to fuck it up.
No doubt.
Yeah. But yeah, I just want to definitely get some insight on that. I mean, I watched some live videos and all that, but it doesn't do justice until you talk to somebody who's actually been there and in person.
Yeah, and I feel like a lot of the negative gets too much attention.
Agreed.
I mean,
yep.
It was only a couple nights where things got out of hand. And only got out of hand because of the obvious,
right?
And most of it was peaceful and everything like that. Even the past couple of gatherings haven't been really crazy.
Yeah.
which is good.
That's what you want. You want it to be like out of hand.
Unfortunately, like that we're there for the reason that we are, but
right, exactly.
Well, what else is crazy is that when things stay peaceful, you don't really hear about it.
Exactly, because nobody really cares.
No coverage on it.
We want to see mayhem, chaos, destruction.
Right.
Like that's
how we're bred.
We don't give a fuck that there's 2,000 people marching through the streets. We want to see somebody flip a car.
The media loves all that chaos. They don't let them fool you. They love mayhem.
And I mean, like, I get it. Like, there was a lot of media out there, but they're just waiting for something to happen. And I get it. I get it because that's the moneymaker.
It is, yeah.
But
But what about the cause?
Exactly.
You know,
They don't care about the
reason
cause.
why we're all out here.
It's unfortunate, but they don't care about the cause.
You know, like people marching through the street and shutting down 490. That's a big deal.
Yeah.
Like, regardless of what they're there for. But
yeah,
I'm pretty sure that those protests last year was like the largest global protest ever.
Yeah, there's a lot
over those couple months. I mean,
even so,
everywhere.
there's a bunch of protests going on like all over for the ruling here, and I know in New York City there was a lot of arrests that happened like last week, which is crazy, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, our shop is literally like blocks from where that happened.
Right.
You know, it's somewhere we pass every day.
Yeah, exactly.
And then like I remember being out there and seeing like Moscow fucking news stations like filming us and like people that speak Russian and like
It's
the
nuts.
UK and CNN, and it's like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
And the cops are like like they don't
dude,
care.
It's crazy. It's like, but it's here in our home city, the ROC.
Yeah.
You know, it's
Yeah,
nuts, nuts to see that. It's
And
just
you
crazy.
always think like, well, Rochester's super small. Nothing
It's
happens
not.
here. It's really not.
It's
no.
not. No,
we
it's
we were on the murder charts for a while.
Oh,
I don't know if
yeah,
we're
We've been on the
still
murder
or
charts
not, but-
forever.
I
We
was-
still
I think
are.
we probably
And then
still
a
are.
long time.
You know, and then
Yeah.
of course we had the Christmas Eve massacre in 2012. That was nationwide.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
So actually, no, that was global. I remember there was a there was a German news source that actually covered that story.
Yeah.
That wasn't even that far from here.
No, it wasn't that far from here
right
at
down
all.
the street, pretty much.
Yeah. So I mean, it's nuts to see all this stuff happen, but it's here in our own hometown.
That's
Yeah.
the thing. You never think it's gonna happen here, and then it happens.
Then it
here,
happens.
and
You're like, oh
it's
shit.
It's
Yeah.
great. It's nice to see that there's national support and global support. Really, I mean, for these issues. I mean,
And I will say this to pivot off of the negative. I've been touring and traveling, and so have you. So you probably weigh in on this. As much as people want to rag on Rochester, Rochester has like such a family-driven community that like I don't get anywhere else. Right?
So like I've been playing in a lot of Buffalo bands.
Yeah.
And like Rochester is just way more community driven, really community driven based like than any local scene I've really like been to and toured with. And like everybody that I've toured with is like, yeah, we love playing Rochester. It always like sells out.
Yeah.
And like
Not only that, it's like people are like, oh, you need a place to stay. Let me grab merch. Let me
Yep.
do this for you. And like, even like if any one of us were like, yo, I need help, just
Yeah.
posted like something on Facebook, like you'd have tons of fucking people hit you up.
Yeah.
yep.
Whereas like you don't get that in a lot of places.
It don't matter what stage you're playing either.
Right.
You could be, like somebody like you or us who've been around for 10 plus years, or somebody who, like guys like White Tides who just started recently.
Yeah.
I
I
mean,
know, like as a show and all that, we're still pretty new. I mean, we haven't even in our second year yet. But what we love to do though is just get names out there. We even on our start screens, our end screens, all that. We put everybody's logos on there. We switch them up just to get everybody like, hey, listen, check these people out, check out the local scene, and put them out there.
Yeah.
It's like a family, like you said.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
important. So. I mean, I know we're pretty new, and I mean, I know we're still, getting the ball rolling, but it's kind of cool. I'm gonna be honest with you, it's amazing to have you guys here right now in the studio.
Yeah, I'm
good.
stoked to be here. Like I was talking to Zane, and I was like, it's just something that we're doing. There's not shows going on.
Right.
We can't do anything.
might
Like
as well do something.
this is a different outlet to like connect with people. Like I'm looking down at the chat and watching like all the comments come in, and it's like a bunch of people I know, but there's also people that I don't know. And
Right.
it's like people that you have that watch that have never been exposed to us, that are
Right.
now exposed to us.
I love doing that though.
cross
It's amazing.
promotion. Yeah, it's great.
I love cross promoting.
Yo, I was vibrating today
Yeah?
because this is the first thing we've done as a band.
Yeah, we've been stoked all day.
Like
Yeah.
all year, I'm like,
That's awesome.
yo, dude, it's like we're playing a show. Like this is fucking sick.
Yeah.
That's how
Me
I
and him
feel.
were talking about that a couple days ago, and it just sucks not even being able to see, people like you say, like
Yeah.
the family of the
Right.
bands. We don't get to see each other anymore because we're not playing anymore.
Right.
So it's just nice just to be able to come out, hang out for an hour or two, and just
No
shoot shit.
doubt,
Yeah. It was super weird for me because I'm constantly out. I like go to as many shows as possible. I'm usually going to like 2-3 shows a night.
Right.
And then it was just like nothing, and I'm like,
Yeah.
what do I do? Like,
Right.
I've never had
Yeah.
time.
Right. And you're like, what do I do with myself?
Yeah, and then I got into all sorts of weird hobbies, and I
Right.
got all sorts of shit going on now. It's like,
DJ Primal says, love the networking. Jerry says, United, it's that simple. I love this show, and now I'm loving Rock Hard. This is great. And Ryan Holt says, I miss seeing the family. And I agree.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
The family.
I hope we can get out there, and I know there's talks about maybe 2022, but maybe there's a glimpse of hope that we can maybe do something at the end of this year.
Yeah,
That would
cool.
be sick.
Yeah.
I wish we had more outdoor venues.
Yeah, I do too.
That would be the ideal. Just spread everybody out.
Agreed.
Yeah, I mean, there's Rock Burger Bar. What's the place next to the old Penny Arcade? Do they do shows there still?
Next to where?
The Penny Arcade.
Oh.
Was that?
I can't remember the venue, but I know what you're talking about.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah,
Because they used to have a huge outdoor stage.
ICP played there one year, didn't they?
Yeah.
Like right next to the beach there.
ICP? Yeah, I think I remember that. I didn't go, but I remember them coming here and going to one of those venues.
And I think that's really it. Other than that, it's just like...
I mean, maybe that's something we have to try and make happen.
CMAC?
That's too far for
Too far and too big.
Yeah.
Too far and too big. But
Yeah.
I mean,
That's a
it's
big
another
venue.
outdoor one.
It is.
Yeah.
You're right. It is.
We've got land.
I'm
Let's
thinking
play on it.
right.
Small,
Real though.
you know?
I mean, we got hit up for a bunch of stuff over the summer. Like we
Right.
got hit up to play a festival in like Michigan and like all that stuff. And
Yeah, that'd be
House
awesome.
show.
There's
Random
a couple house shows
Yeah.
that came
It's
through.
just been.
that's something that I want to take off here that has not been utilized
What's
a
that?
lot. House shows.
house shows.
I agree.
There's like some like in the punk scene and stuff like that, but they're usually like kind of small and
Yeah.
like really clicky and stuff like that. But like, I mean, when we used to play, there used to be
Dude,
fucking
house shows
shows
back
all
in
the
the day
time.
used to be nuts.
Yeah.
Like it was like a 2-story house full of people
Yeah.
jamming.
Yeah, I used to be most stoked for them because they were always the most fun.
Right.
I can imagine.
Right.
Yeah. I know. I think I spoke to Jordan a couple times. I did relay the message that eventually down the line, I don't know when, I don't know how or where, but when things are in the clear and I really want to do something fun, maybe like a festival type thing, maybe a show, and just have the M-Balm effect present this so that way everybody could come and just have a great time. It'd be
Yes.
awesome if we could do that.
That'd be
Yeah,
sick.
absolutely. Yeah. Before this all fucking kicked off, you remember I wanted to do the outdoor festival? I wanted to do like an outdoor festival and like skate and BMX jam.
It'd be awesome.
Right.
Yeah,
right.
because
That would be sick.
because we used to do those back in the day.
Yeah.
And I was
Right,
like,
right.
yo, we used to never be able to do this, so I want to do it at like Photo City and like
Do Photo City.
have
Photo
Crudco and
City's
Kink
sick.
set up
I love their
fucking ramps
setup,
and shit outside and
That'd be
just
sweet.
have a stage outside, stage inside, and just let everybody rip.
Yeah,
I'll be honest with you. We went to Photo City back in 2019, and I know that they did a lot of renditions. They did a lot of upgrades to their venue.
Yeah.
So I'm very excited to see what they did with it.
Yeah, it looks really cool in there.
It's awesome.
I've never been there.
It's awesome.
No? Oh man, it's
It was cool to begin with, but they definitely opened it up and made it more viable.
See, I like
I've seen some pictures of it more recently. Last couple of years.
Like I don't drink or anything like that, but I understand what like goes into running a business and stuff. I mean, my mom's been a booking agent since
Ever.
fucking the 80s, and she's booked everybody under the sun, like
real.
fucking Motorhead, Dead Kennedys, like all that shit.
That's awesome.
So like I understand what goes into the business, just like growing up in it, and I always said that I think that Photo City would be the biggest, not the biggest, but like the most successful venue in Rochester.
Yeah.
If they had a bigger bar and a way to facilitate more people drinking, because their bar is super small, and they knocked that whole wall out and made a huge fucking bar. And I think when things open back up again, I think they're really gonna fucking.
It's the most reminiscent to the
of
Penny
Penny
Arcade.
Arcade,
Yeah.
Yeah, I could see that.
I know they were trying right before COVID.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
start getting bands, and even
Right,
were
right.
they doing the live streams? Do you remember?
They
Was it
did.
them?
They did for a hot minute. Yeah.
For a little while, right?
Yep. Yep. I think there should be like a Rochester drinking game. Like if you listen to a podcast with somebody that's in a band, you have to take a shot every time.
Well, let's
somebody
do it
says
here.
the Penny Arcade.
We could start that trend.
We'd be that drunk.
Penny Arcade, Penny Arcade, Penny Arcade, Penny
I was
Arcade.
gonna say, hold up.
And I'm wasted.
And dead on the floor.
Because I mean, everybody our age and like older is like, oh yeah, the Penny Arcade.
It's a fine line though because we were the last of that.
Oh, we
That
were the dead
generation.
We were
last.
the last.
Yes,
yeah.
you're right.
Like
See, I didn't even catch that.
right.
See, I was
talked to
just
some kids
after
and they're
that.
Like, what's the Penny Arcade?
I mean, I know the history of it, and and everything, but never actually went to a show there.
It was an ethos. We were spoiled.
Yeah.
Absolutely spoiled.
Dude, you could play you could be in a shitty band, like you said, playing on a Tuesday night,
And it didn't
and it
matter.
would be packed.
Yeah.
It would be packed.
Even the bands that they got in there, they'd have wild bands that we'd go see for $5,
Right.
and they would stay and hang out, and we'd become friends with them.
That's awesome,
I was
dude.
14 years old playing in a band called Swab. Just shitty little band in high school. We played
Swab
at the
was sick.
We played at the Penny Arcade with Muir.
Yeah.
You don't say that about Swab.
I'm just saying, I was a little kid, and we
Right.
played in front of a sold-out show.
That's dope.
Like, as kid, I don't know, that just doesn't happen anymore.
No.
Especially like, oh, you know, Metallica played here and Slayer
Iron
played
Maiden
here.
played
Iron
there.
Maiden
Slay-
played
yeah,
here.
dude, like,
Lemmy got his dick sucked on the roof here.
On the roof, nonetheless.
insane.
Was he rock hard that day?
Probably.
Probably.
There's a picture of it on the internet.
I believe it.
It's wild. It's probably the coolest fucking picture I've ever seen.
Jeez.
That might be the most metal thing I've ever heard.
Have you ever seen that picture?
No.
I've never seen it.
There's a picture of Lemmy standing on the roof of the Penny Arcade, and there's a girl going down on him, and he's drinking out of a Jack Daniels bottle.
It's sick.
Nothing about that surprises me.
Yeah.
not a single word.
Rochester.
Right. It's pretty much sums it up right there.
When you're in
Rochester
Rochester, you're rock hard.
I mean, my mom booked there for a minute, so I like spent a lot of time in the building. And I mean, there was a fucking like hole in the wall where Slayer put an axe through the wall.
Really?
Yeah, yeah.
That's
There was
nuts.
like,
Dude, your mom is the reason Swab played that show.
I know.
Can we get that? Can we get that to happen again?
Yes.
Let's
Wanna
make it
bring-
happen.
Bring Swab.
Bring Swab back.
Swab's coming back.
Coming back.
Yes.
Eat the bus stop.
That was after, but yeah,
I
we'll
know.
get that back.
Flyleaf at the penny for a penny, dude. Flyleaf, yeah. They're not around anymore, are they?
I have no
I
idea.
don't.
I don't know.
think so.
I never really followed them, so
No clue.
No
That's
idea.
out of my wheelhouse.
It is out of
I
your
listen to a
wheelhouse, too.
lot of music, but
that's
That's
why.
not
I
it.
grazed right over that one.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I never got into it, so I never followed it.
I listen to a lot of music, and it's Metallica.
I listen to Metallica exclusively.
Sad but true on all the time. Loop, 24 hours, 7 days a week.
I'm not mad about it.
Not mad about it.
Not mad about it.
Not even
You
upset.
can't be mad about Metallica.
See? I
can't.
got a Metallica tattoo. I can't.
You do.
You can't talk
You
shit
do.
about Metallica.
No, because I'll get really upset.
Yeah, that we're gonna see a reenactment of that stomp on the face.
Yeah. Even today, like Cole from White Tides came in and got tattooed, and we were talking. We like started talking about music, and it immediately pivoted to Metallica, and we got into like an in-depth like conversation about it, and like why they're important, and like what the deal is.
Now
History
you're a
lesson.
Yeah, pretty much.
big fan of Metallica. I like Metallica, but I need to ask you a very important question as a
Here we
Metallica
go.
Yeah,
fan.
here we go.
You know what it is already,
Here
I'm
we
sure.
go. Saint Anger.
Saint Anger. What is your opinion on that song?
We literally were talking about this on the way here. In a-
Mike and I had our own podcast on our way.
yeah, we got into this huge, deep conversation about stuff, and Saint Anger. I obviously don't like the record.
Okay, there you go. But why don't you like the record? That's what I want to
I'm not gonna say the snare tone because that's a cop out, and everybody that says that is just in it for the meme.
I like the snare tone,
Yeah, okay.
but
Like
or the snare tone.
we were saying, we were talking about this in the car. The snare tone, not a good Metallica snare tone. If it was a death metal or grindcore band,
Then
perfect.
Amazing.
I mean, you could
Perfect.
you could listen to any Metallica song before that album and know it was Metallica just because of the snare.
Yeah.
Like, right. For real though.
I just don't like the style that they went for.
I didn't either.
I understand it, and it kind of kept them in the limelight. They kind of pivoted to like, we want to do like a garage rock strip.
that's
down
what it
thing.
sounded like. Yeah.
There was a
And
couple songs.
They nailed it for what
good.
they were trying to do.
Yeah.
It just wasn't my jam.
It just wasn't Metallica.
Yeah.
When it comes to like Metallica and even the snare, like Lars Ulrich, love him or hate him, actually like really defined like snare tones.
Yeah.
Like the Black Album, like iconic and like with the reverb and stuff.
Yeah.
Like that hasn't.
I didn't
been
even
done
need to say
before.
what that was, and everybody knows what song. I'm
Yeah.
talking about.
Yeah.
But if you, the rule of thumb is if you hit the snare, you gotta hit the cymbal too.
That's
Every
the rule
time.
of thumb, right, Jordan?
Every time.
Every time. Doesn't matter what it is, you got to hit it every time.
It's okay.
I'm not ripping on them, man. I'm not.
I know. It's Metallica.
Nah, man. They're metal gods.
They're pretty good. I like them.
After
Yes,
the Black Album,
that too.
Downhill.
Yeah.
I wholly agree with that.
I don't. What is there new stuff at all?
They came out with Hardwired to Self-Destruct, which was what, like 2018.
I definitely didn't hear this.
Maybe even before.
Record's pretty decent.
Is it?
It's not great, but it's definitely probably one of the best things they put out like in the last like
that was
15
the
years.
double album, right? There was two, I think.
Kind of.
It was like
it was like one, and then the second one that they did was like a stripped down version or something
Right.
like that, I think.
I definitely didn't hear this. So
But there's like, what the fuck? Spit Out the Bone. Like that almost sounds like an old Metallica song.
Really?
If James like was still screaming, I would like it. Definitely could have fit on like Ride the Lightning or something like that.
Okay.
Dope. Sick.
Yeah.
What's the record with it's a white background and has a castic on it?
Death Magnetic.
Death Magnetic.
Yeah.
That came out in 2014, I think.
No, I was in high school.
You're
No,
high
I was
school.
so it was
yeah.
before 2010.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I remember being in the pool, like in the pool area of my high school, listening to it like vividly.
See,
it was like right after it came
so
out.
when the
Harold
pool-
knows where I'm talking.
Oh yeah. When the pool session came into play in the gym class, did you ever use the pool?
A couple times.
I never did. You know what I did? I left everything on, leather jacket and all, was fucking sawn on there. I never took anything off. I just sat down on the
Just
bleachers,
sweat it out.
Listen
sweat
to
it out,
Metallica.
and I listened to metal. That's what I did.
Specifically Metallica.
Well, yeah, okay. For all intents and purposes, yes. Just specifically Metallica.
I like other things. I got a Pantera jersey on.
Yeah, Pantera.
Love it.
Yes.
See, now you have the Metallica tattoo. I have the Pantera tattoo.
He
Yeah, I
does.
know.
So
I don't have a Pantera tattoo. Okay. We're gonna talk about this right now. The big four should have been Slayer, Metallica, Pantera, and Sepultura.
There you go.
Okay.
The Mount Rushmore of metal.
I will die on that hill.
All right. That'd be awesome, right? You think they're gonna make one of those? Mount Rushmore,
Mount Rushmore metal? That'd be sick.
You think they should do it?
Ozzy's got to be on it though.
Well, yeah.
He's got to be like in the middle.
He's got to be in there somewhere.
Him and Dio.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, so we're the big four anyway.
The big four. Yes.
Now on to Mount Rushmore.
Anyway, Mount Rushmore.
Yes.
Ozzy's got to be first.
How is he still alive?
I thought he's.
Don't jinx it.
No.
Drugs.
It doesn't matter how many times you say it. The guy won't die.
The drugs have embalmed him, so he's dead, but still here.
Just like the M-Balm effect, he has that.
Yes.
He's got the full effect running through his fucking veins.
Yeah.
True. Guy doesn't even realize he's on he's got on M-Balm effect 24/7. That's why he's alive.
Call him. Call him up.
You got his number? Let's do it. Get him on the show.
Can we talk about the Stones though?
The Rolling Stones?
They're still alive.
Yeah.
Also,
Yeah.
what the
So
fuck?
I toured with the Rolling Stones
Right.
on
Dude.
their last tour here.
No shit.
And it was insane.
Was it really?
They work out for like 2 hours before every show.
They just go to the gym
And then they just fucking run around in circles on stage.
Dude, that's why they're alive.
Crazy.
And I'm like, you guys are fucking 400 years old.
They're fucking animals.
Don't matter.
Don't matter.
It don't matter.
You know, these guys just keep living. They're gonna live forever.
Yeah, wild.
It's nuts. It is wild.
I can only hope I'm half that good a shape at their age, man.
For
Like, dude.
Well, it was good talking with you guys, honestly, and I enjoyed every single fucking moment of this, and I hope to have you guys on soon again.
Absolutely. Yeah, we'd love to do it again.
Now, before we go, I do want to ask, have you ever done any like podcasts or anything like that before? Like you've been on other shows or?
Yeah. I was on the Hell Week podcast.
Okay.
And me and Zane, we did another podcast. We did 2. I remember the first one. What was the second one we did?
We did Diluted, and then we did.
I forgot about that. Yeah.
The
We
other
were on
one.
the Diluted podcast, and then we were on the. The fuck is
Oh
that one
God!
called? Hold on.
We sound awful right
No.
now.
I'm gonna redeem myself. I'm gonna redeem
Mike, do
myself
it.
real quick.
Mike, do it. Mike, do it. Do it.
Well, I had another podcast hit me up with a similar name, and I don't want to say their name and be like, "Oh, I was."
You know,
on
it was
this
definitely
podcast."
something.
We were definitely on a podcast.
We don't
Somewhere at some
remember
point.
It was the 585 Music Scene podcast.
There it is.
Okay.
That's what it was.
All right. Cool.
I think we were like their last episode too. I don't think they've done really anything since us. But yeah, it was
Really?
fun. Yeah.
That's awesome.
I love doing podcasts and stuff.
Yeah,
I love talking. I have a bunch of useless information trapped in my head.
Nothing wrong with that at all. Nothing at all. Trust me, we talk about all kinds of useless shit on here.
Yeah, I'm down.
It's fun. It's always a good time. If you haven't already, please give us a follow, give us a subscribe, and all that stuff. And please spread the word because we look forward to doing more of these type of little segments here, especially with the local scenes. So
Yeah.
it's gonna be awesome. I can't wait to do more of these.
Yeah.
And go listen to Soma Slumber.
Yes, go listen to Soma Slumber right now. They're on Spotify, YouTube, all that stuff. Go, just do it.
Yeah,
subscribe to
Support
them.
these
Please.
boys.
Facebook and all that. So
Listen to it before you slumber.
yes.
While you slumber, why not?
While you slumber, you listen to Soma Slumber. Don't
Fuck
sleep.
sleep. You don't need sleep.
Yeah,
I'm with that.
Sleep is for the dead. All right. Well, guys, it was great to have you guys on. I'm glad to have you guys on. Hopefully, we have you on soon again.
Yeah. Thank you. Anytime.
And, hopefully, without the mask next time, right?
Yeah.
For real.
All right. Thank you for watching and listening. We will see you live next week on Saturday at 3 p.m. Eastern on the main show. Have a great rest of your weekend. It's the M-Balm Effect. Rock hard! Woo! Bye.
The M-Balm Effect.